Hello, my friends. Welcome to Living by Faith TV. It's official. The fall season has begun. We are in October, and I only now decided to do Vlog-Tober. I've never participated in it before because it is only 1 year, I believe, since I've been on YouTube, and pretty much I can call it half a year because I was out from the month of January through June. So yeah, but I decided to participate in it to see what it's gonna be like, and I know with my health condition it's gonna be a challenge, and a big one at that, but I am willing to give it a try. How about you? I am hoping for your support throughout the month of October because I will be posting a video from Sunday to Friday, with the exception of Saturdays alone. 6 days a week I will be posting a video. I am welcoming you once again to Living by Faith TV. Thank you so much, my subscribers, for your return, for your continuous support on this channel. Please don't forget to make sure that your notification bells are on, so every time I post a video, you will be notified that I posted a video. I have put out my fall kitchen decorate video, and it's not doing very well. I realize it haven't had much views, but honestly speaking, guys, if it was me that came across that video, I would love to see the end result. It's more than I expected. It have exceeded my expectations. I love the colors, I love the arrangement, I love everything it looked like. It's just perfect. I would not change anything. You should run over to Living by Faith TV and check it out. It's pretty good, and it can give you some great motivation if you want that like to decorate for fall, especially on a very, very tight and low budget. Moving along. Hello, my friends, my new visitors. Welcome to Living by Faith TV. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for visiting Living by Faith TV. Hopefully you like what you see enough to subscribe to the channel in support of the channel. And if you do subscribe, could you please ring the notification bell, put all, so you can be notified every time I post a video. I appreciate each and every one of you visiting Living by Faith TV. I appreciate each and every one of you that comments to every single video I put out. You always comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This helps my channel grow in a way that you cannot possibly imagine. So I want to thank you. Actually, I need to thank you. Thank you so much for always commenting on my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And please do enjoy the video. I hope that you actually really do enjoy this video, because this is another really good one. Pretty nice, pretty good. I love it. I love how everything turned out. I wanted my home to look and have this cottage feel when I put in my colors for fall. And I will tell you, I am not at all disappointed. I surprised myself. Yeah, let me give myself a pat on the back. I have to do that, guys, because I think of something in my mind and I just get it together. Like this curtains in the window that I'm putting there right now, I didn't know I was going to tie it, and I didn't know I was going to use the flowers. I didn't go out and buy flowers for me to do the curtains. No. Like I said to you, every time I do something in my home, It's like I just wing it. I wing it. I mean, I must say I have a sense of decorating in me. I love decorating. I love to see things beautiful. But the more I can do to get it as beautiful as possible, that's what I'll do. This little decoration piece I showed you there, I got it from the Dollar Tree at $1.25. I was passing and I just grabbed 3. Like literally passing. I'm like, wow, this is so pretty. What am I gonna do with it? And I grabbed it and I took it home. There is where it ended. I put a piece underneath each of them so they're like a riser as well. What I intended, by the time I figured it out, it was too big for this piece to put on my countertop. It was too big because not one too big, but all 3 together being too wide. Because as you have seen before, I'm pretty sure my contest piece is tight, really tight, and I cannot put too many things on there, because if I do, I won't have place to cook or to do anything else, to prep my food and stuff like that. And that is one thing I always say, we live inside of here. This is a functional place and we're in and out. We use everything inside of here. So the only place that is less used inside of here is my living room, literally my living room. But apart from that, every area inside of it is very much utilized all the time. So with that being said, how is everyone doing? Hope that each and every one of you are living your best life. Hope that you are blessed and highly favored. Not only that, but you are acknowledging your blessing that God have in store for you. And like I've said in the past, if it's not there yet, it's on its way. It's on its way, it's coming. Just because you haven't seen it does not mean that God is not working on something behind the scenes for you. Faith, my friends, is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So we have to keep the faith, keep the hope. Remember, the faith that we are keeping is not for God, but it's for ourselves, to keep pressing forward day by day and every moment to keep us going. We keep the faith in God. He will show up, and when He will show up, you will say to yourself, wow, He did come through. He did come through. And then it will encourage you even more to keep holding on for the next time and the next time, because believe you me, speaking from experience, there will be a next time and another and another and another, and it will just keep on going. So with that said, I will play some music for you right now. I hope you do enjoy, and with that I will jump in a bit later. Okay? Yes, my friends, hello again. I am here to put up a gallon. This gallon. I made it last year, and this year I decided to revamp it. So I redid it. I added a piece to it. This piece wasn't there. I added this piece to it, okay? And I removed a lot of the ribbons and stuff that it had to use it for this year. So let's see how it turns out together, because I have no idea. I'm going to put this in first. I'm going to be tacking it in with needles or straight pins. And after I do that, because on top of this already have some burlap that I lined up, after I do that, what I will be doing is I will be adding flowers to it and maybe another piece of garland that I have greens in it and the color of fall and stuff like that. So let's see how that turns out together. My dear friends, do you all decorate for fall, or is it just something that you guys like to watch, or do you all participate in fall decorating, all these beautiful colors? This is what I'm using to tag the burlap on burlap. I have decided to do Vlog-Tober, but I hope you guys are in it with me, because I'm not terrified. Because it's not that I don't have content, but you have to understand, when you decide to post a video every single day of the week, that means to say you have a lot of work ahead of you. Editing is a lot of work, guys. Just putting a camera up and videotaping yourself doing something, that's nothing. That's nothing. Just put it on. You videotape yourself. However, you have to go back and clean it up. You have to edit it. You have to add songs. You have to do the voice over if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do the voice over and you want to talk in between, or you want to say what you are doing, you have to cut all of these out. It's a lot of work. Editing is a lot of work. And when you want to do it the right way anyway, it's a lot of work. So for me to commit to something like that, if I was in good health, that would not have been a problem for me. But I am the person that I'm not committing to anything really, because it's not because I am afraid of commitment, but when it comes to doing things like that, I never commit to anything like that. Sorry, because my body, I have no control over my body, and I have no idea what the next day will bring when it comes to my body. However, since I've had this channel, I've always heard they talk about Vlog-Tober, and they do it for Christmas as well. They do some type of 25 days, 24 days before Christmas, from the 1st of December. Vlogmas, they do that as well. I am hoping to participate. If I succeed in this Vlog-Tober, that's the biggest challenge. If I succeed in this Vlog-Tober situation, I will be doing Vlogmas as well. So you all can look forward to that. I am keeping my fingers crossed, and I will give it everything I have to bring a video to you guys 6 days a week. Okay, there will be everything in that video. There will be vlogging, there will be window shopping, there will be self-care, there will be cooking, there will be cleaning, there will be decorating, there will be everything, because every day I have to show you all what I do. So this is even more of a vlog as part of my life than the ones I just bring Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to you guys. So you all will get to really see what I go through, how I go through it, and how I come out of it. Okay, so this would be a great thing. But let me know in the comment down below whether or not you'll participate in decorating or not, or you'll just like to watch decorating videos. I like to watch decorating videos. Sometimes I start and I don't finish watching it, because a lot of people have a lot of ideas as to things that is decoration, and I'm not gonna say anything more. I digress. So everybody have different tastes, like I said, and if you on somebody's channel and you do not like what they are doing, or you don't like the way they decorate their home, or you don't do anything, You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to be watching the person channel, you know. You can just get off. Instead of saying something mad and something rude, I always say, YouTubers say that they get horrible feedback. And people tell them you shouldn't put that there and you should put that there. And they get so upset and they get so agitated in the comments. They get so worked out on the way they said the thing. They're not supposed to say it like that. I don't get comments in my videos. I don't know why. But I get 1 or 2 comments. That's pretty much it. But people don't communicate in my comment section. I don't know why. Now, knowing me, believe you me when I tell you, it doesn't faze me. I think that they're just not ready to comment, but I do not look it as me doing a bad job at all. Believe you me, I feel like that about myself. I'm that person. I'm that person that it's not that I don't care what the audience thinks, but I think no comment means they like it. More comments when you all watch the video and you all don't say anything. I believe that you all actually like it, because if it was repulsive or you all really didn't like it, you all would have said something. So I believe you all actually like it, but you all just don't want to be the first or the second person to say something, so you're waiting on everybody else to say something. These beautiful flowers, this garland, I bought these from Shein a few years ago. So now I'm going to use them to add to this burlap to complete my garland. But I will be temporarily using hot glue, because if I use hot glue, I can always just pull it out if I want it. I can always reuse it, do something else with it. It doesn't have to stay there. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Okay? I'll start on this end and work my way in. When I originally bought this garland, I bought it for my bedroom. I had just moved in here, didn't have time to think yet. So I had, the way I had my bed, I had the curtains draping behind my bed. And this garland, it's 4 of them I bought because I wanted them full enough. So I bought 4 of them and I had them over the curtain or way on top, and it was so pretty and so beautiful. It was really nice. But now I'm going to use this 1 piece or 2 pieces I think I'm using. I'm not even sure what I'm using here. The rest of it is going to go in my bathroom. The rest of it is going to go in my bathroom because I have used it in my bathroom before. I have taken one. Sorry, I'm very sorry for such English. I took one, I cut it up in pieces for me to put in tiny little vase that I have, and it's gorgeous. Now I'm about to clean my bathroom. I'm not big on doing big decorations for my bathroom, but I have to clean my bathroom. I don't know if it's going to be a deep clean or anything else, because my bathroom every morning when I wake up, I think this is part of what I'm going to be bringing for you guys. When I go to the bathroom, I do not go in the bathroom. The only thing that doesn't get washed in the bathroom every day is the tub. But apart from that, yeah, I'm doing that because I am at a point in my life where when it comes to nasty, dirty things not looking right, and many people using the toilet at once and whatever, and people just keep sitting on it and not washing it and all of this kind of stuff. Spray down and wipe down takes 3 seconds to do so. Just spray and wipe. It takes 3 seconds. Literally, it just takes 3 seconds. Forget about even washing the bottom of the toilet. You can just wash the seat, the top, the cover, and you're good to go. The sink, wipe it down pretty quick, wash it, disinfect it. You finish brushing your teeth and whatnot, you 1, 2, 3 and you're done. My thing is that I have a mop bucket. In my original mop bucket, I bought this mop bucket on Amazon for $60 something, and the Celine that I know would not do that because I'm always looking for a bargain. However, these days I have to go with the way that I feel, and I bought this for one reason and one reason only. I did not buy the OC the mop, but this falls right into the category. And the only thing with it is that you use your arms, you just press it down within the, you pull it up, press it down within the bucket, and it does everything for it, spin them up. Whereas with the O-Cedar mop, you have to put your foot on the pedal and press it down. Now my leg is giving me a lot of problems, and I did not want to be using it because there are days I can barely lift up my leg, far less press on a pedal. As simple as it seems, you have to put strength on it to press it, and that was very painful to me. So when I saw this mop bucket on Amazon, I thought it was my hurrah moment, and I went and I jumped and I got it. Almost $70 for a mop and a mop bucket. Yes, I know. Don't tell me, I know. But I've been living here. I think I got that mop about 6 months about being in here. It was 3 years since I've been in here right now, and in the summer, July, and the mop bucket for some reason just stopped working, and I don't know why it just stopped working. So basically I've had it for about 2.5 years and it just stopped working, and I took everything out of it, the body out of it, because you can clip it and unclip it, and I took it out and I'm still using the bucket, but I have yet to buy another mop bucket like the O-Cedar or whatever. And another reason why I bought that mop again is because it's small, it's white, it's round, it doesn't take big space, it's not bulky. Okay, and I'm looking for something that's not bulky because right now I don't have a closet space or any of the space to put a vacuum or mop bucket like people do have these things. I don't have these things inside of it, so I have to make do. But this mop bucket is in the bathroom with a new mop that I bought, those mops that you hold and you ring it, not you pull it up and you ring it, like it's not self-ring because you have to ring it up, but you don't have to touch the mop itself for you to ring it, if you know what I mean. When I'm using it, you will see. And I have this bucket in the bathroom with bleach in it, and this mop is always sitting in the bathroom with bleach in it. I change the water periodically, and I put the mop, fresh water, back in there, and the mop is always sitting. That mop is always ready to mop. Okay, it's mopping all the time. It's mopping. I don't have, because I'm the person that suffering with depression, things get to you. Sometimes I want to pass them up on the floor, but just to go get the bucket, put water in it, put the bleach in it, put the soap in it, put whatever I'm using in there. You will not believe it. Sometimes I'm up for it, but sometimes it's just too much for me to do. It feels like me climbing up a mountain just to put some water in a bucket. Now, I've lived my life a particular way, dealing with depression, but the thing about it is that I am getting smarter at living with depression. I have had these flowers for years. I got these flowers from Shein. So now they're very long stems, as you can see. Bend it to make a bouquet to put up there. Depression is there, guys. It's hanging around, it's nagging me, it's at me, but I am trying my best with the help of God to fight it. Depression, man, like I said before in prior videos, you cannot explain depression to someone that have never suffered with depression. Okay, in the Caribbean where I come from, you don't get depressed and sit down and talk about it, or get therapy to talk about depression, or say that you are depressed. You are called lazy. If anything like that happen, you are called lazy. If you feel like you drain and you don't have the energy to do certain things, people say that you are a lazy person. You don't do this and you don't do that. It's only coming to the United States. Then you find you go to see doctor, and when they have run out blood tests and they have evaluated you and you go to them and do whatever you do, then you have been diagnosed with depression, and then they medicate you and they give you medicine for these things. But apart from that, depression is there. If somebody told me that I would be suffering with depression, I would say no, because I am the person that the go. That's me. I'm always on the go. I love to go. But for years now, I cannot go. And if you ask me, I believe this is what this depression that I'm going through derived from, because I cannot do the things that I used to do anymore. I cannot do it the way that I used to anymore. I cannot work the way that I used to anymore, going to work and coming home with a paycheck. I think there is nothing better for a woman to be able to go to work and come back with her paycheck every Friday for herself, not depending on anyone. And that's just my mentality. You have a husband, you have a boyfriend, they help you, yes. But just sitting in the house and depending on that person, that's not my style. That's not, I don't roll with that. I love to have my own, period. That's how I do it. But when you suffer with depression, there is a lot of things, if you do not know how to maintain, including taking a shower, you're going to go down that rabbit hole and you're going to stay there for a very long time and no one will understand. Because when you're down in that rabbit hole, nobody can pull you out but you yourself. The doctors can't, medication can't, nothing can pull you out of this rabbit hole but you yourself alone. Okay? It's like me, myself, and I can do that with the help of God. Remember, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Don't try to do it by yourself because you will fail every time. I'm telling you right now, do not try to get out of a situation when it comes to depression on your own, by yourself, thinking that I can do. Yes, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, but you cannot do it without the help of God and to think that it's going to keep on going. It will last for 5 minutes and then it will fall through. So what God is showing me right now, and I can tell you he's the one showing me right now, is that I have to find certain ways to do certain things, to run my home, just to keep my feet going, to keep my mind not drifting away. Okay? And while I go through excruciating pain, by the way, friends, everything you see me doing, I'm in pain. Okay? Let's face it. There's no way to butter it up or whatever. I am somebody, I don't know if it's because so many years I've been going through pain and it's not getting any better, that I have learned to cope with it in such a way. There are times when my body just want to give up. But these days, as I'm doing YouTube, I don't even have the time for that because, as you can see, I'm already posting 3 days a week. I want to be consistent. I need to be consistent. And this is what's happening to me. So with my mind always editing and I'm always cleaning and doing stuff, it helps me. I am the person that I consider myself to be a very neat person, an organized person. That's what I am. That's who I am. That's what I do. But since depression and chronic pain have entered my life, they have invaded my space and my body. You know, it's like I cannot do anything the way that I used to anymore. I can't do anything the way that I used to anymore. So because of that, I have to try and figure things out, because if not, I'll be living in a mess like everybody else that goes through depression and that lives in a mess and in a hole. 3 of these candle holders. I'll be using them as risers just to put these little pumpkins on it over there. I'll be using 3 of them and 3 pumpkins. Everyone else that goes through depression, get into that hole, crawl into that hole, especially when you don't have support. You're going through depression and you don't have support. These flowers that I use for the garland, all of it is from Shein. The chargers I use to make this piece is from the Dollar Tree. The flowers on the charger is from Shein. And the bamboo looking round stuff I added to it, I bought this to make a project. I never did the project, but I have it there and I've used it in many DIYs that I got from Amazon. Never will I room, for I know this is. I know I'm talking about depression, friends, but I need to address the situation with my face. A few videos back, I just wrote it there, but I realized the flower and the writing, the flower right there for decor, and the writing is the same color, and you all might not have been able to read what it was saying. But in a few videos back, I was so sick, so sick, and my face was so sensitive that it was making blisters. That's how sensitive my skin got. Blisters upon touching and washing, and it was burning like you put pepper on it. I was saying that in prior videos. If you watch them, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is my face beginning recovery. You will see it looking so dark. It was so much worse. It was so much worse. But if you look at my videos in prior video, my face is much better than that. But it's because of fibromyalgia. If you all don't know what fibromyalgia is, please, you all should really learn about it and educate yourself about fibromyalgia, because none of us are immune to having fibromyalgia. But fibromyalgia comes with a lot of pain, but it's not just any pain, but it actually creates pain as well. So this is what fibromyalgia is like when you're dealing with it. Some people that don't know think that fibromyalgia is just something that you can control and it can come and it can go. But the worst type of fibromyalgia is living with fibromyalgia in your body when you're suffering with chronic inflammation. And I am suffering with chronic inflammation. I can tell you that because my doctor have told me that. I have been diagnosed with chronic inflammation, which is very, very bad. It's high. It's horrible because they have already told me as long as I have that type of inflammation in my body, healing for me will be impossible. You have to get rid of inflammation in your body when you have health issues, and then you target the root of every other problem. But the first root of the problem that you have to tackle is the root of the inflammation that you are suffering with. For as long as you have inflammation in your body, especially if it is severe, you will not be able to get any other maladies, sickness, illnesses out of your body, suffering with inflammation in your body. And for those of you that do not know what the meaning of maladies are, it's just sickness, illness, being sick, different type of sickness. So it's just maladies. That's what it is. When you hear me say that, that's just what that is. Yeah, but I am doing everything I can to keep up with my home. I have organization coming up that, you know, it would take longer for me to do, but now that I have the Vlog-Tober situation going on, maybe I can use that time to do that. Although for Vlog-Tober, it is advised that you make short videos because you will drain yourself. But I have stuff that I have to do right now. Currently, I have stuff that that needs to be done, that I have to do, and it will be mixed in with short videos as well. So I plan on bringing you all some content. Like I said, I'm hoping for your support for the month of October. And for those of you who will stop by, thank you in advance. I'm going to be playing some more music, and please do enjoy. My friends, there is something that I need to address. I'm going to make this voiceover on behalf of future me, putting it out there before it's even asked. Right now, I'm not having any accusation, questions, anything. Too many comments, just very few comments I'm having right now. But I know, and I have looked at YouTubers, how you call it, content, and then people say, well, you say that you're not working, or you say that you don't have money, but look at your home, or look at that, or look at that. Well, I know personally, I will confess that I have been one to look at certain people say their life is in certain situation, and then for them to be buying expensive stuff. Now, if I have the money to buy the expensive stuff, you'll know, because I'll take you with me right now. But I must say that what I want to put out there is that any furniture or anything you see I have in my home, any big pieces of anything, especially when it comes to the straw stuff, wicker stuff, my chairs, my coffee table, the piece in my living room, my bar in my living room, like that big piece of furniture I have there decorating one side for the kitchen and one side for the living room. Friends, I have had that for about 18 to 20 years. For sure, I can tell you my living room set, I've had it for 20 years now, because it was what I got the very first apartment I had in New York, and I kept it. I never wanted to buy furniture and throw it out yearly like Americans do. So I bought something that I would keep. And I've said that before. The chairs I have in my living room are 2 Fultons. Now, if you don't know, you will not see it, because it's not your regular everyday Fulton. It is 2 Fultons, a queen size bed, and a full size bed. This is what it is. I am saying all of this not to, even my appliances in my kitchen. My appliances in my kitchen is over 15 years, 12 years old. This is what it is. I've had it. Like I said, I keep my stuff. I take care of my stuff. You take care of your stuff, and they will take care of you. This is who I am. I don't believe in buying stuff and buying stuff and buying stuff. If I had to be a rich woman, I would be a rich woman. I am the person that believes in buying something that is good, a good quality something. So when you buy it, you have it for a very long time, just as long as you take care of it. You don't have to worry about it. So if you have the money, if you have to save the money to get it, you do that. And when you get it, you know that, well, I'm not buying the $20 one so it can break down on me and whatever. And that is not to say that the expensive one don't break down, because they do break down. But I am a believer in that certain things you get, it will, according to how you take care of it, it will last a little longer. You know, NutriBullet, I have that. But I have had, I think, 2 of them so far. I've bought 2 of them so far. Is that my third one in over 20 years? Yes. So that's what that is. And for the longest while, I used to have one until I bought blender, a big blender, expensive blender, but it's there with me. Okay, so I'm saying all of that. This piece of furniture in the corner there right now there, you see this lamp that's standing there right now there that have coconut straws for a shade. I cannot tell you how much I've looked for that shade, because it's falling apart and I need another shade like it. But this lamp is older than my chairs that is 20 years. It's older than. So goes to show you, I remember buying this lamp, and I remember very clearly because I paid $110 for one. You see now people go by Pottery Barns and all these places and buy these like the at-home store, and they look for all these wicker stuff and the baskets and stuff like that. Friends, 20 years ago, that's where I was. So what you see in my house right now, okay, and you will see the things in my house, and you will wonder, well, this is what's going on right now. These things are very expensive stuff and whatnot. I mean, I would be curious too. But you have to understand, these things have had very, very long life. And when I went to the homeless shelter, and I spent almost 5 years in the homeless shelter, All of these things was in storage in New Jersey for all of that time not being used. So all of these things, everything was in storage. Everything was in storage. The curtains in the window, they are new. And the reason why they are new is not because I did not have curtains, but whereas I used to buy 86 and 96-inch curtains, you find that these curtains are ceiling high, the whole floor. So it's about, I would say, probably 20 inches from the floor, maybe 20, 25 inches from the floor. I'm not sure if it's even 25 inches from the floor, but the curtain length, my wall, it's like 106 inches. Okay, so that's why I have new curtains and I bought new curtains. But apart from that, and at the time I bought new curtains, I had a job. It's not a job, but I was doing 2 days of something here and something there, which allow me to buy these. And these curtains, all of them, no, the neutral one is from Shein and the burnt orange one is from Amazon. Yeah. So the things that you see me having, friends, it is not at all brand new. The vase that is there, the flowers that is in the vase is from Shein. That piece of thing you see me having in my hand there right now, there you see the cord, the rope is falling apart on it and it just got loose and opened up at the back. I've had that for so long, probably about 12 years or so. Yeah, I like taking care of my stuff. All the little knickknacks, the little orange, all the little things like on the shelf and stuff like that, I bought that from the Dollar Tree. The piece on the wall up there, I made it myself. It's a DIY. The video is there if you would like to look at it. I believe the video is there. Yes, I made it last year for Christmas. So that's a DIY. So a lot of the things I do for myself because I can make it. And I always say, when you don't have the money to buy stuff and you can make it, you make it yourself. If you stick with me, I will show you how to make a few things to put at your home, to decorate your home, so you don't feel like these are just all those sticks. What's the name of it? I forget the name of the sticks, guys. Like, seriously, the names of the things I forget when I'm doing a voiceover. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when I forget the names of the things. So skewers, is it? So yeah, all these little sticks, I just had them there to do DIYs. I had them in the homeless shelter. I used to organize a homeless shelter my way because it's just a room and stuff like that. I bought these things just to do things to get my mind off of stuff, and I had a lot of them there. So one day I just decided I was going to make a starburst. The flowers that in the center of this particular starburst piece, I had it there already for years. I had them there. Like, I bought them to do projects like corsages and boutonnieres. That's what I bought them for. I used what I was using and the rest of them was just there, and I cut them off of the stem and then I used them to do that. I stuck them there, and I had metallic paint. I cannot spray paint inside of it, but it's hand painted. I used the metallic paint and I painted it in metallic gold, and it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. So that is what that's on the shelf then, on the wall. The reason why it's still sitting there from since last year Christmas, guys, it's a starburst. It's spread open. This is a little place that I have. I used to have a picture there prior to this piece, and if I take it off the wall right now, where am I going to put it? Like, seriously, you need storage to put that for it to stay good, or else you're just going to break it up because of what it is made of, you know. So you cannot squeeze it in a corner. It's not a flat picture frame, it's a starburst, because it's not flat, it's actually protruding out. So the top part of it is out, the back of it have something at the back. Yeah, so it's not a flat piece. You cannot just take it and stick it anyway. So I guess the safest place for it is there. I put the piece of those little hooks you have to put on picture frames, or that is on picture frames when you buy them to hang them. I did buy some of that by Amazon myself. I had that there, so I just put it myself, and I hung it on the wall. So if you had to take it down for you to look at the back of it, it would look like something you bought from a store. It's original because it does have the right stuff at the back of it to hang it. I don't know the proper name for this, but it's the hooks for the picture frames. If yours broke, you can always restore it. If you have a picture and you want to hang it, these you can use it. It comes with the little screws and stuff like that. Yes, my friends. So I just wanted to say that don't let anything you see in this place fool you. It may look good, is because I have taken care of it. And those chairs, like I said before, you can break it down in pieces. So every time I move, I have moved in the past, I break it down in pieces. Each of the arms, wrap it separately, not together, wrap everything individually. So when it's carried out of the apartment, everything is individual pieces and they're properly wrapped. That is why I believe they're in such good condition. If it was just a big sofa, you had to hit on the door, hit on the wall, bunks there and bunks there like the other furnitures, it would have been done already. It would have been done. I cannot tell you the amount of my stuff that got mashed up, dresses and stuff like that I had to throw away because people that helped move it, they broke it, they hit it. The people don't care. They don't really care because it's not their stuff, you know. And for me, it bothers me. All the things with all the scratches and stuff like that. That's who I am. Don't ask me why. That's just who I am. I take care of myself. So when you will do what you're doing, and it have end up with scratches and bruises and all the marks on it and whatnot, yeah, I don't like to see that. But all of my stuff, I've had it, guys. I've had it and I just kept it and take care of it. Some things I have there that I haven't used in a while. Some things I'm pretty sure that I have there that you don't know about. Okay, you haven't seen it, but I bought these things, all of it, because this is what I wanted my home to be like. This is what I wanted it to. I came from the Caribbean and I love all this coconut stuff and things that is made out of straw. Now I know they're calling it wicker and stuff like that. Maybe that have always been the name for it, but back in the Caribbean, we don't call it wicker, we call it straw. And we call it, yeah, wood. But there's a name, a fancy name for everything in America, right? So this is what I liked. I've always liked it. And coming to America, this is what I wanted to do. Buy things for my home that I don't have to throw out every year. And if I have to be honest with you, yes. It's almost 25 years later and I did accomplish that because I haven't bought any furniture or anything to just take it and throw it, except if it's done by moving and stuff like that. Mash up, meaning they destroyed it while I was moving, I have thrown it out. But apart from that, the ones that are really important, it's still there. You see this little round globe you see in the corner there? That's a bar. I don't drink any type of alcohol or anything like that, but there was a time I used to drink wine. I've never been a heavy drinker, never. But when I used to drink wine, that used to have bottles of wine in it and glass pieces and stuff like that. So yeah, I have that there, and that too. I bought that by a store named Bombay in Manhattan. I don't even know if that store still exists. And yes, that too is about 20 years old. I used to be a nanny at that time working there, and I was walking and I saw the store, went inside of it, and I loved the pieces that they had. And I bought this about 20 years ago. It is not in the best of condition, but I keep it just for decor. It has absolutely nothing in it right now. But the color is so nice and vibrant and looks so good with my home. So I just have it there. I have it there. I keep it because I like it. But it's not because it have any drinks or anything inside of it. This is just what I like. This is me. And I'm saying all of these things not to explain myself or to make any excuses like I have to. But if I have this channel is small. It's not big. This community is still very small. So I'm saying that early in the game so y'all can know me. You all can know me. What you see is what you get, basically, period. I love beautiful things. I don't have the money to buy the most expensive things, but I am one of the people, if you stick with me, I am one of that person. If you stick with me, I will show you how you can buy cheap and make it look absolutely gorgeous in your home, because I am always looking for the other bargain. I'm hoping that my body helps and get better and feel a little better so I can incorporate store finds, like, going out there and you see something, you want to pick it up, the store and what you're doing and your walkthrough and how you get something good, something nice, something cheap. Yes, because I dig for these things, and by digging for these things I mean I go online and I look for the best thing. I will get you a pair of shoes that used to be $150 for $10. I will do that. I will set a budget. I will say I need a pair of shoes for $20 and I know exactly what I'm looking for. And I will not pay not $1 more for that pair of shoes. And this is just who I am. Guys. So my financial situation right now it's not because I'm Miss Glam or I overspend or I did what I was doing crazy. It's only because I find myself in a situation that I believe that a lot of people do find themselves in. Hi, hope everyone is doing good and being blessed. Acknowledging your blessings once again. Today is the 28th of September. I will be continuing my living room decor for the fall season. Yesterday I started, it was the 27th. I was exhausted. I was at it because I had a bit of organizing to do to put things away, which I didn't do. So I didn't have to clean because I did clean my living room already. That video is already out. However, I had stuff that I just needed to put away and put in place, and I didn't do that as of yet. So today I will continue doing what I do best, which is decorating. The first thing I'm going to do is that there is a garland that I put up that's a bit high. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to leave it like that. However, the decor that is at the back of the garland on this piece of furniture over there is kind of low because the garland is blocking it. So what I will do, I will attempt to remove all of the decor, put it down, and I will place some boards on top and then rest the decor on top of it, so it will be tall enough for me to see exactly how I need to see it. Right now I feel like the entire thing is being covered up by the garland. I love the garland. I don't want to change anything about it, but I have to fix a few things. So hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you all again for showing up. Thank you for subscribing, and for those of you who are visiting once again for the very first time, hope you like the content enough so that you can surprise. Stick around. It's a lot of DIY, home cleaning, and all of the things on this video. Organizing, yes. So that's what I'm about to do. So let's get into it.